Hey guys, it's Ashton here today. And we are starting a series. So this is going to be the Pride Tiny Houses series. Today, this first one, this is our rainbow house. And so this is just kind of getting started with the concept. Obviously, there are a lot more pride flags, especially that we have in game. And so I really wanted to do these, and the most obvious place to start is our rainbow flag. So here we are. We're kind of working on the rainbow flag house. You'll see like how we build the structure of the rest of the houses too. I already have the trans house done. I did it at the same time that I filmed this one, but I still have to edit it. I haven't, as of this voiceover, I haven't started editing that one at all. It took me like a week to even sit down to edit this one after I filmed, so I gotta get on it. But I had such a hard time choosing the baseboards for these, and I may end up changing it in a later house, but I just don't know. So this window here, I struggled forever to figure out like a front window, and like we just got university. Like I think it was the either the day of or the day after we got university that I filmed this. I haven't really filmed any content with university, so I'm not sure. I'll probably like try to edit the trans house before I film something else, just because I know me and I'll get distracted. Um, and end up not editing the trans house. So, but here we are. We're kind of working on the patio now. I switched the door and the window around just because I was doing the bathroom on the other side, and like, I don't know, it felt weird. And then it was also because of the stairs and stuff like that. I didn't want to do like the little outside seating thing right next to the door, so I ended up switching that. I love that I did this. I've always wanted to do like box flowers, and I love that like they have that. This was perfect for this build. Just because like I gotta be honest, I'm terrible, terrible, terrible about being colorful in my builds. Like I am a very, very neutral person with maybe one or two color accents. Like the craziest that I've gone before was like a teal with a yellow accent. Ooh. We're getting real spicy, guys. So this one was definitely a little bit out of my box, and if I do like re-edits of some of the builds, then this will probably be one of them. Just because like I I know that it could be better, but my skill level is just not there. And so I have to kind of work with myself a little on that to get to where I feel comfortable, like, or I can get to something that I feel proud of. And I didn't want to take forever because obviously, like, I did a lot better with the trans house than I did this one. Like, if I have a smaller color palette, then I do better. But it was so hard to try to get all of the aspects into this house. And that's part of why I left the walls pretty plain, is just because, like, I knew in my head, I was like, this is going to be a color explosion. I am going to have to clean this up. Like, so I ended up doing that. So, let's see. What else can I talk about? So part of the reason why I decided to do like an LGBTQ plus like tiny village. So I am trans myself. I was born female. I now identify as male. And so there's that, as well as I consider myself pansexual. So for anyone who isn't aware, pansexual kind of resides under the bisexual wing in a way. Except pansexual is more considered, you care more about the people's hearts and their personalities over, what they have in their pants, what their body parts are, things like that. It definitely 100% does not mean that bisexual individuals don't like trans people or aren't attracted to trans people. It doesn't mean that they're only attracted to two genders. It's just a matter of your preference and what label you feel more strongly about. So, just want to clear that up, folks. I feel like this bed is very bisexual energy. And I knew that this was the bed that I wanted to use for this house, because it's one of the more colorful of the beds. So I felt like it would fit more with like the rainbow house than anything else. I may use that again in the bisexual house now that I'm looking at it and like thinking about it. So, which I still have to determine what house I want to do after the trans house. I have an idea for something that I want to do, like, aside from this, like, little series and stuff. Like, I want to do, like, building my house. And not, like, the house that I live in now, but, like, how I would want my house. To kind of do like an intro video to like me and who I am, and kind of do it as like a sort of draw my life except design my life. Um, and I feel like it would be more like my style preferences, but at the same time I know that it would be good to kind of just talk about, who I am, what I do, show the little aspects that I put in the house. So right now I'm working on like the living space. This carpet, I think that I tried to go too bright on like colors and things like that. I think that's what ended up being my downfall, was I tried to go very bright with my colors. I think that if I would have like stuck to more like of the darker tones to offset like the lightness, then that may have pleased me more. But I kind of fit in what I could. And I'm not entirely disappointed with this build. It's just not something that I would personally, it's not something that I would personally play in. Which also, this entire lot it's the really big lot in the completely empty world that you get. I can't think of the name. Don't ask. But it's like the world that you get where it's just a bunch of empty spaces for you to build and all that stuff. It's the biggest lot on there. I think it's right next to the park with the pirate ship. Anyways, so I'm kind of doing all of the houses on this lot, and that's part of why in the screenshot you may catch like little glimpses of the trans house and stuff, like from out the window and things like that. So I'm kind of making it like, this whole neighborhood and stuff, and I was trying to figure out what to call it. It was either going to be like queer or something like that, but I thought about it and I said Pride Place. So actually we're getting to the point where we are about to get to the screenshots. I'm just putting some finishing touches. I was trying to find a outdoor rug. But anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll tune into the other Pride houses in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. Bye.